Alright, what's up? So in this video, we're going to be reacting to another video where I'm not sure what her name is. I think her name is Shan, but she asks another woman, I'm not sure who she is, but she's in a marriage and she's asking, what is a submissive woman to you? So we're going to hear, the feminine perspective.
What does a submissive woman do for her man?
Everything.
What does that mean?
Like packing his bag, unpacking his bag, just making sure all the things that he wants. And like, I pretty much read his mind. So it's like, if I know you and I study you, like I know how you are in the morning, I know how you are about midday, I know when you're in this mood, what you need. Like before you can ever ask me for something, I'm already on it. I mean, he's spoiled. And when I talk to my girlfriends about it, they're always like, oh, how you guys doing? And I'm just like, girl, he's rotten.
The problem is, for a lot of women in this Western context, is that they've been indoctrinated to go literally against that. And you see how she just expresses it with such freedom, authenticity. It's just, there's an ease to how she speaks. That is not how many women will receive it, because they're like, huh, what? So you do everything for him? And they're very intimidated, or, they're very triggered by that mindset. But then you always have to just look at the result it gets. And as you see, there's an ease and a happiness and a peace that these women who, talk about this stuff, they always have that feeling to them.
I'm like, he's spoiled rotten. Like, he's rotten. But I love that. Like, I want him to be that. I think my biggest flex is how I treat my man. And I've been known to love people back to health. And sometimes it's very draining. But my love is my superpower. And I used to hate that about.
And it's sad that that is something that she used to hate about herself, because imagine an entire society of men and women who had that sort of mindset where they say, my biggest flex is how I treat my partner. My biggest flex is how I treat my husband. My biggest flex is how I treat my wife. And they was proud about it. I think we'd be much more happier if everyone had this sort of mindset.
Myself. But now it's like, I'm just embracing it. Like, that's who I am. Like, if I love you, I can heal you.
It's your joy.
It is my joy. I love to see him eating the meal that I cooked. I love seeing him sleep easy. Every night, like clockwork, I scratch this man's back to sleep.
And that is the nurturing beauty of the feminine energy being expressed through the healthy, empowered feminine woman, right? So you can see she's finding joy out of nurturing and taking care of someone other than herself. She's not in the entitled, ungrateful state that many women are trapping themselves in. She's in this, love and bliss and peace and care and catering and nurturing growth aspect. She's all in that, and that's the stuff that a man is magnetized by. If a woman says, how do I attract this type of guy? She's literally getting the lesson if she can pick up this type of energy right here.
And I know when he's asleep because I can tell when his breathing changes. And some people might think that's psychotic, but that's like, I just know that's when I'm like, oh, I can stop now. But I find joy in being your rest. So know what that means. And
then, I'm a man of balance. So what we'll do is we'll add the other side and say, it is great that a woman can treat her man like that, but we have to be very selective with, who you give that to, because then if you get in the situations with the wrong type of guy and you give that energy to him, what's going to happen is he's going to mistreat you. He's going to not appreciate it or whatever it is. And then, when he treats you bad, you're going to be turned off of treating your partner in a very good way because you've been in bad situations before. So rather than allowing that to happen, just, remain being that good, nurturing, empowered woman, but just give that to the right type of person. Anyway, I want to know what you think. So comment down below, let Reemus know, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.